Hi everybody, Ken Busk here with MyStarReport.com with a little bit of a change up in how I typically do things every 2 weeks with these videos. I'm not going to be talking about predictions in this video. I have first of all, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and a lot of people have had some extraordinary questions about extraordinary circumstances that they're experiencing, emotional difficulties, mental difficulties, things like that. And so I wanted to address some of these issues with a situation that another client of mine brought up and actually asked me to talk about, which is the condition of Saturn moving into Libra. There's a lot of good information out there on the internet. People talking about the energies of Saturn, maybe difficulty in the energies of Libra, relationships. But I want to talk about some sort of multi-dimensional things that are happening, and take this a little deeper, and because there are actually 7 energies involved here in Saturn being in Libra right now. It's not just about Saturn being in Libra. It's about Saturn being in Libra in the 12th house, with an added twist of the planetary ruler of the 12th house, Neptune, being in retrograde right now, which is causing people to feel a little bit like they're in limbo mentally, because the 12th house rules the subconscious. And also there's a square right now between Saturn and Pluto is actually in the 3rd house, which is the mind, the thought process, how you think. So this is a very confusing time for many people, and unfortunately relationships are suffering, people are suffering individually. So I want to talk about some of these things to clear up some issues for some of my clients and for some of you out there that may be experiencing the same thing. Not everyone is going to be experiencing this. Again, this is mundane astrology, but I think the majority of people out there are actually experiencing some of these difficulties right now. I've been experiencing some of these things. Just because I'm an astrologer, of course, doesn't mean that I am that I don't go through the same things that you guys do. I sure do, man. That's for sure. And I feel these energies very, very strongly in my life, and try to pay very close attention to them. So, yes, we have the energies of Saturn, which is, of course, discipline, hard work, career, status, form, structure, survival, and security. And Saturn, of course, is very demanding. Saturn is also the great teacher of the universe. And Saturn, from time to time, tries to teach us to let go and accept change in our life and embrace change in our life. And boy, especially when it is square with Pluto, Saturn being squared with Pluto is going to make sure that there is awareness in our life of those two energies and what they are combined together. Pluto, of course, rules renewal and personal transformation, transpersonal experience, revelation. It also rules, of course, life and death, birth and rebirth. And when you mix that with the fears that are imposed upon you by Saturn, yes, Saturn rules fear, also rules worry, rules stress. What happens then? you start to get this awareness that Saturn and Pluto bring in this square configuration in your mind, in your mental state. Worry and stress over life, worry and stress about death. Oh my God, this is very serious. Worry and stress over your own personal transformation, your own transformational psychology, transpersonal psychology. When we're talking about third house, Pluto's in the third house. Your mind, the way you think, what's happening in your mind. Especially after just going through a period where there was a lot of Virgo energy, a lot of Mercury happening, and people were confused from that. Now Saturn has sort of upped the ante by being in this particular configuration in the 12th house. The 12th house rules the subconscious, so you got to throw the subconscious in there. That makes things really scary as well. Difficulty in the subconscious, difficulty in your belief in God. 12th house, those energies, your view of God, or God's source, or universal consciousness, or universal cosmic awareness, whatever you call God. That is your belief system. That's in the 12th house. What are your beliefs, your core beliefs? Those are very important. Dreams, meaning prophetic dreams, in the 12th house. 12th house rules prophetic dreams. You guys might, those of you who are inclined, might want to start journaling right now, because your dreams aren't making a whole lot of sense to you right now. And I know there's a lot of astral energy happening, because the 12th house, planetary ruler of the 12th house, is Neptune. Neptune is definitely part of the astral plane, okay? And can make things very, very difficult for you, very hazy, sort of convoluted, very deceptive. So, and Neptune is in retrograde right now, which makes things even more difficult. It's lending to an energy out there where people feel like they are mentally in limbo. This is an awful position to be in. There are a lot of people sort of freaking out during this time period, and understandably so. So if you have friends that bring this up to you, think about what I said here, that what they're experiencing is very real, and what they're experiencing is very, very difficult to go through. I'm going to be doing a series of videos. I'm going to be doing 3, if not 4 videos. This is the first installment, and I'm probably going to make them available for download on my website, and I'll let you know where to download them from, probably on the first page where you can actually download these videos. But this is a very interesting configuration right now, the way these planets are aspected and what's going on. So I'm going to talk about this at length and do multiple videos. So we have Saturn in Libra in the 12th house, and Saturn, of course, squared with Pluto, and this also brings up difficulty with your belief system, difficulty with your belief in God. You may be going through a period right now where you're trying to restructure Saturn, restructure your belief system, restructure your balance, Libra, in the universe, restructure your relationship with God, your relationship with the universe, your relationship with the cosmos. These are very difficult times. These are very difficult energies to deal with. I'm going to stop here with this video because we're coming up on 10 minutes, and I want to make sure that this video is available for people to see on YouTube. So for more videos, you can also visit www.mystarreport.com.